This is Dark Arm Duelist, and today I've got another deck pro for you guys. And I will say, before this even starts, dolls are not dead. Dolls are far from it. This is the only tier 1 deck that I ever built in its prime, and I still stand behind it. This deck is a hell of a lot of fun, especially with some of the new support cards. I think you just have to be extremely creative with it. And I will have to say to you guys before I start this profile, this is probably the most creative deck I have ever made. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So first off, this is Trap Dolls. That's what I'm calling it. Yes, I did take some inspiration from Trey from Zodiac Duelist. I think he got banned at one point. Sorry, Trey. But anyways, let's get into this. So first off, I'm playing 2 copies of Shaddoll Beast. Oh my god, we have a Ladybug. Get out of here, Ladybug. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry, guys. But I have like an infestation of ladybugs in my... I'm from Alabama. We have like crazy amount of ladybugs down here right now, and it's the middle of January. I don't understand it. But first off, we have 2 Shaddoll Beasts, because 3 gets cloggy, as always. Then I played 2 copies of Shaddoll Dragon, because with Shaddoll Dragon, it helps you pop the pendulum scale when you fuse with it from deck. And it's really easy to get off Shaddoll Fusion. It's just really easy to get it off at this point, because of special summoning cards from extra deck is so amazingly prevalent now. But then we play always 3 copies of Shaddoll Squidmata. Squidmata is the Foolish Burial, and you can set it, and it's a man-eater bug. Then we play... Let me get to the other Shaddolls. I kind of had the deck mixed up a little bit. So unprepared, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so then we play 3 copies of Shaddoll Hedgehog. Because this card essentially lets you play technically 7. You can get away with it and say you're playing 7 ways to fuse if you're playing this, but it's a little slow because you do have to set it and then get it flipped. It's also a searcher if it's sent to grave. It lets you search out a Shaddoll. And then we are playing 3 copies of Shaddoll Falco. I always loved Falco. I saw it come out and was like, yeah, I'm always going to play 3 of that. The reason I play 3 Falco is it's essentially a Monster Reborn, and I don't understand why you wouldn't play 3 Falco. It's just really, really fun to play. And it's also a tuner, which I will get into a fun card that I'm playing in my extra deck for this card. Finally, for the last dark card, I'm playing 1 copy of Armageddon Knight because Mathematician went to 1, and I didn't even realize this is searchable by Rhoda. You can normal summon this, send Beast, draw a card, normal summon this, send Falco, instantly get the monster on board, normal summon this, send any of your other Shaddolls, break up their pendulum scale with Dragon, add a Shaddoll if you're lacking a Shaddoll for fusion, anything. It's an all-around great utility card. Then I'm playing for my Earth cards. I'm playing 3 copies of Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. It is a Cyber Dragon, and it is a searcher. If it inflicts damage to your opponent, you get to search another Heroic Challenger, which is really, really good. It also makes XZ plays for days. For days, it makes XZ plays. I love this card in this deck. You special summon it out, usually. You attack with it once. That's about it. And it lets you search something. You normal summon the card in main phase 2. If you search something, which typically you're going to search Thousand Blade. I do play 1 copy of Thousand Blade for it just coming back and coming back and coming back. It's kind of like the father of Trick Clown because it keeps just special summoning itself and special summoning itself, and did I mention special summoning itself back and back and back and back. And it just gives me fusion material, gives me XZ materials. It just recycles itself so much. It's so good. Then for that's it for the kind of warrior-esque Heroic Challenger engine. Let me move this to the side so that can refocus so we can keep going. Okay, so then we play 3 copies of Trapchick's Marmelio. I think that's how you say it, Marmelio. When you normal summon her, you can search a Traptrix card from your grave and add it to your hand. Or not grave, from your deck. Excuse me, I almost misquoted you guys. When it's normal summon, you can add 1 from deck to hand, and it helps. Also, something that a lot of people forget, when this card is special summoned, you can pop a card. So it's essentially an MST on top of that with the right cards. Then I play one of the other Trap Tricks ladies. She's adorable, sitting on her little like water bowl. Let me get that to focus. Come on, focus on beasts. Focus on beasts. I'm about to get a new camera, I swear, guys. Soon. It's happening in the next couple of months. With this Trap Tricks card, you essentially normal summon this, special summon back this Marmelio, pop their pendulum scale, one of their 2 pendulum scales, and overlay. Or attack if you want to. Just kind of depends on what the situation calls for. Then I play 1 copy of Mathematician because it's still good at 1. You normal summon it, you send a card to grave, you go off with your plays. It just, late game it helps, early game it helps, any time in the game, it advances game state. Thins the deck, whatever you want it to do. Usually I send Glow Up Bulb. This is a card that I wasn't playing before, but I don't know why I wasn't playing it before. I am playing another odd card, but I'll get to it in a second. With 1 Glow Up Bulb, you can make Naturia Beast, and Naturia Beast is like the nuts against this format. So, Glow Up Bulb, everybody. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Jet Synchron. It's kind of the same idea as Glow Up Bulb. It is a level 1, and this deck goes into Trishula like you wouldn't believe. You special summon out, you have one of these in grave, you special summon out Heroic Challenger, you special summon this back, one of these 2 back, and then you normal summon something else as a level 4, and you go Trish. That's it. Or you go Naturia Beast with this. Or you go Jet Warrior with this. Oh, I let that slip. I'm playing that in my extra deck. But hey, whatever. We'll get to that. I'll explain it. That's it for the main deck. Let's get into the spell cards. Well, that's it for the monsters. Let's get into the spells. For the spells, I'm playing 1 copy of Allure for draw power. I'm playing 1 copy of Rhoda because sadly it's at 1. I really wish this would come back. If they have all that searching with those Pendulum Magicians, they need this at 3 again. 6 Samurais for life, guys. It would help that deck. I could combat Pendulum Magicians with that. Mind Control because it lets me use their crap to fuse. And as long as it's earth or dark, I can make something. Then I play 3 copies of Shaddoll Fusion, which, if they control a monster special summon from the extra deck, I can fuse from deck, which lets me send my Glow Up Bulbs to grave. It lets me send my any of my Shaddolls to grave, get an effect off. Lets me send any of my Heroic 1,000 Blades to the grave. Usually I send Glow Up Bulb first, because I don't want to draw it. Then I play 1 El Shaddoll Fusion. El Shaddoll Fusion, you activate this, and you just get an instant fusion, basically. Just go off. Then I play 1 Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial really helps because you can start your plays off. If you don't have a Shaddoll in hand, you can send Hedgehog to grave, or you can send Falcon to grave, or anything like that. You can just send it to grave, and it helps you advance game state. That's it for the spells. For the traps, I play 1 Time Space Trap Hole because it's searchable, my Marmelio. Same thing with Bottomless. It helps. I play 2 copies of Trap Tricks Nightmare Trap Hole, or Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. Excuse me, I said that completely backwards. I play 2 of those because it's, again, searchable. And with the way the game is turning, I can negate special summon monsters really easily. I've even considered bumping that up to 3. I just haven't decided what I want to take out, or if I just want to play a 41 card deck. I don't know yet. I would actually consider with Shaddolls playing a 41 to 42 card deck. I wouldn't be afraid of that. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Shaddoll Core because it's core. And then I'm playing 2 copies of Call of the Haunted because now the combo is, you guys are going to think I'm weird with this, but let's say your opponent lays out their Pendulum Scale, or Cosmo Town, or anything that's a spell card, and you're kind of nervous, and you have her in grave. Okay? You just made a 2-card MST that you special summon this back with this, and you make MST. You know, why not? Why not play that? When you're already playing this, add 1 card in, make XZ plays for days, don't waste your Glow Up Bulb, effect, make Trish, make Naturia Beast in 1 turn. Come on, what are they going to do against a Naturia Beast and a Trishula? Like, come on. But that's it for the extra deck, or that's it for the main deck, excuse me. Let's get into the extra deck. So, first off, we're playing 2 copies of El Shaddoll Shikanaga. The extra deck is actually extremely tight right now because of the Infinity coming out. I'll get to that in a minute. But I play 2 Shikanagas because Shikanaga is a lot of fun to play. It negates effects, which helps a lot, and it's a big ass wall. And if it gets destroyed, you can add a card from grave to hand. It's a Shaddoll Fusion. Then I play 2 copies of El Shaddoll Winda. I know everybody's always asked me why I don't play 3. I never find myself going into 3. I've never found myself. I found a couple of moments that I was like, I probably should have played 3. But I don't need it all that much. I don't need the 3rd one as much as I need some of the other cards in my extra deck. That's it. That's actually all the Shaddoll Fusions I'm playing. If you wanted to, you could bump them up to 3 each. But you tell me where you think you take stuff out. I mean, I couldn't figure it out, but maybe you guys, the viewers, can tell me. I play 1 XYZ Dragon. Just helps. I had a lot of moments where I needed a big beater, and so I put this in. I could play Excalibur, but this is easier to get out with all the Shaddolls. I'm only playing 5 Warriors, so Excalibur did not come in handy. I'm playing 1 Castael because Castael just is nuts in anything. And then I am proxying it because, again, I said it in my agent video, and I'm going to say it in here. I cannot afford to get an Infinity and the Tellarknight XZ. I can't do it. I just can't. And since I'm just basically, I don't enter regionals and stuff like that. I just do this for a hobby, and I just do this for fun. And I do watch a lot of videos. I promise you guys, I do know what I'm talking about with these deck profiles. I've been playing for close to 14 years, but I can't afford this. I cannot afford $100 on one of these, or $50 on this, or even the Tellarknight XZ, $30. I can't do it. I'm a college student now. I can't do it. I'm not even working right now. I'm just in college. So, you play the Cyber Dragon Infinity. The Infinity, whatever it is. I guess lineup Trinity. I'm going to start calling it the Cyber Dragon Infinity Trinity. That's tricky. And then I'm also proxying the new Traptrix card. Again, the most of the time I just play with buddies, and I will suggest this to any of you guys who's not going to regionals and you just want to play test. Make these, okay? And if you guys want me to, I'll even give you a tutorial on how to do this. It's really easy. But anyways, guys, that's what I'm playing for that, for the XZs. The new Traptrix card's really good. If there's ever a moment that it meets a requirement that you can make, like let's say your opponent normal summons something with 1500 more attack, and you have this with an XZ material in defense mode, and they normal summon something, and you still have bottomless in deck, guess what? It goes off from deck. Yeah, stupid, right? But that's it for the XZs. The synchros I'm playing is 1 copy of Trishula because I go into this crazy. I wish it would go more than 1, but I don't want to have to pay for more than 1. I'm a cheap bastard. I will tell you, I'm a cheap bastard. I may have nice cards, but I got them for a swing deal, or I bought them before they went up. Then I'm playing 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon because it kills a lot of decks. And kills a lot of decks. And I don't like Black Rose all that much anymore. I just don't. It bombards the board. It's like a dark hole. I don't like it that much compared to a lot of other cards. The next 3 cards are kind of techie for me. And you guys are going to, I think you like them. I'm playing 1 copy of Underground Arachnid. You wouldn't see this coming. And you're going to ask me, what is that card? But the thing is about our Underground Arachnid is it requires a Dark Tuner and an Insect. So what you do is you play Traptrix Marmelia, which is an insect, and then you play, what's it called, Falco. And then this card acts like a 101. It can target 1 card that's an opponent's monster and equip it to this. And if it's going to be destroyed, then it doesn't destroy it. It destroys the equip card, and then I can pick another one on my turn. It can only have 1, and if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards until the end of the battle phase, or until the end of the attack damage step. So, yeah. Armides, 101 without the materials, and Relinquish all in 1 pretty package with 2400 attack. I think yes. I'm going to put that in there. Yes. And then I play 1 copy of Naturia Beast because it breaks up the pendulums. Crazy breaks up pendulums. And then another card for the Jet Synchron, I am playing 1 copy of Jet Warrior, With Jet Warrior, he lets me special summon himself back, and he bounces stuff. So, I mean, why would you not play this? If you control a level 2 or lower monster, you can special summon it by sending that to the graveyard, by tributing it. And you do play like Falco and a lot of other cards in this deck. You could even special summon back your Jet Synchron and then get a 1-card Jet Warrior, which would let you go into Trish if you needed to at some point. But anyways, guys, that's it for the main deck and the extra deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check the description below for all the links. I am trying to advertise now that I am making my own Yu-Gi-Oh page called Dark Arm Alliance. It's going to be my own Yu-Gi-Oh group because I don't think a Yu-Gi-Oh page where you guys don't get to really talk on Facebook is needed. I feel like a group where we can all discuss as equals is better. Also, don't forget to check out the Yu-Gi-Oh news page that's down there. I am an admin of it. It's a very good page for anything that you'd like to watch. I post out there all the time. But anyways, guys, I'm almost into 20 minutes with this video. I hope you guys have sat through it, and if you had, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. If you sat through this whole video, come on, give me one. Brofist, guys. But anyways, guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist. I hope you guys are having a happy new year. This is probably the end of... I don't even know when I'm going to post this, but I hope you're having a whatever happy day. Anyways, guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist, and I'm out.